Hi guys, it's Christina, and today I wanted to talk about a therapist and psychiatrist and what they do for you and what a good one can and cannot do. So, I'm in bed and I see the sunlight and I see that it's a really nice day today. Um, Before, when I was struggling with depression or anxiety, I would wake up, want to go back in bed and not get out. And I would want to do this for days. And that's how depression is like. It's like this dark cloud that just hovers over your soul. And you just kind of have this dark hole and you just want to crawl in there and you just don't want to get out. And you don't want to do your favorite activities. You just want to like fixate on things that are negative and you just want to stay in that place for a long time. So the difference with a good therapist and a psychiatrist is that yes, I'm Christian and you always hear that thing, everyone says pray, read the Bible, pray, read the Bible. The Holy Spirit's gonna like uplift you. And I was praying, I was reading Bible, I was in my prayer closet dumping away the Bible and the part of the soul is the part that God touches you emotionally and spiritually. But there's also other elements. There's the body, there's the mind, and then there's the soul. So you're feeding your soul, but what about your body and your mind? So the soul part is that you read the word, you pray, and you have accountability with church, with friends, and relationships. So that gets you out of the bed and into deeper intimacy with friendships. The mind is that you're engaging in the mind, you're doing things that you're passionate about, you're reading, you're studying, things like that. The body is that you're exercising 30 minutes to an hour a day, you're taking fish oil, vitamins, you're taking B complex vitamins, you're taking D vitamins if you're deficient in the D vitamins, and you're taking sometimes supplements like mood enhancers, like Neuralink from the Dr. Amen's clinic, things like that, that increases GABA and 5-HTP. Psychiatrists on the lower level end of the spectrum of depression would probably not recommend medication. If you're on the higher end, so like on a scale of 0 to 10 of depression, if you're on 0, you would just exercise, take a walk around the block, talk to a friend, have tea, and you're okay. The day is fine. On the higher end is you want to stay in bed. You don't want to get out. You don't want to do your activities. You cry. You just want to stay in this dark hole and you want to dig deeper in it. So do you see the difference? The difference is that like one person that experiences a negative circumstance or situation will walk around the block and feel good. The next person will go through a same situation, but they're on the surface of sadness, but they want to go into this deep, dark hole and stay there and be depressed and emotionally in that hole for many, many days at a time. And that is more on the severe side. And so that kind of person might have something like a brain deficiency of serotonin, dopamines, norepinephrine. It's less. So they have a disease in their brain that needs to be addressed with medication and a therapist. So if a person's like sad and they walk around the block and they feel good, or they have coffee with their friend and they feel fine, I would not tell them you need to see a therapist, you need to see a psychiatrist. I would just tell them that's great. Your depression seems like it's kind of on the lower end. But if you're on the higher end of like, I don't want to sleep, I don't want to get up, I want to be in this dark hole. I cry all day and it's very severe and it's consistent throughout your life, I would recommend a therapist. And the reason what a therapist does is they don't just say, well, your dad is emotionally unavailable, so that's why you go for douchebags. That's not what they do. What they do, a good one, that's the superficial, shallow one. A good therapist will help you process your emotions and sit with your pain and be in the room with you and experience and sit with that with you. And they will uncover those traumas, abuse, rejections, abandonment, hurt from your past, because everybody has had bad things happen to them that's affected them emotionally that they did not deal with from their childhood. And everybody has like this child inside of them, like a child that lives inside of them that needs to tell their story. And so when that child does not mature and tell their story, it's in their body and they just internalize and feel the pain and they never actually engage with it, deal with it, let that child cry and feel the pain to move forward to the next level of maturity. And so good therapists will help that child to come out, deal with the traumas, deal with the pain, cry, feel the anger, feel the rejection, and so that that child could grow to the next level of maturity that Christ wants for them. And then not only will that happen, at the next level, like say a psychiatrist would give you the right medication, because there's so many different kinds, and it's like picking the right boyfriend or picking the right friend or picking the right shoes, going to the party. It's just the right fit for your brain chemistry. So you could be on the totally wrong medication, see the totally wrong therapist, and not get that healing. But if you feel the right one, you pick the right person and the right psychiatrist and the right medication and the right accountability, then all of a sudden the dark cloud, the staying in the bed, you don't go in the hole. It's like this. It's like, I'm sad, but I'm not going to go in that hole. I'm just sad. And so that's what happens when you find the right team of people that God brings in your life to help you. So it's not like, well, I don't trust God, so I'm not going to get a psychiatrist. I'm not going to take medication. I'm not going to see a counselor because God's going to heal me. No, God brought those people, the psychiatrist, the therapist, the medication, the vitamin D, the exercise, the accountability, the church, the Bible, the friendship, to help you with those depressions. Don't think that not seeking that support is not having faith, because if a diabetic said, I'm not going to take my insulin because God is going to heal me, that person's going to get screwed. So I don't want to talk on and on. So that's enough that I want to share about that. But I know that someone out there is struggling to just get out of bed in the morning and just face the day. And you do not have to feel like that. And I would love to help you and be part of your healing process. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Please like and subscribe. And I would love to meet with you one-on-one and help you through that. I'm a life coach. And God bless you. And I'm praying for your healing. Have a good day.